If you found yourself here, you're wondering, how can I become supple without stretching? I'm going to guide you to that. And I promise you that by the end of this video, you will experience movements with ease that will help you feel the difference in your body. So let's look at stretching versus this other way of moving your body, or how the body moves to take care of itself. So, okay, number one, your body doesn't like stretching in the way that we've been taught. If you're feeling stiff and stuck in your body, it's because your body is protecting you. Your nervous system and your body's fascia are intertwined. Fascia is the soft matter that shapes everything in your body, your entire biological system, including your muscles. Your muscle cells are woven into this fascial fabric. And when you move, everything moves. So there is no separation in the body. So that's number one. So if you're trying to stretch, at a joint and you're pulling, your body's bracing and pulling you back. So especially if you're already stiff and stuck. So what about if you're super flexible, you've got loose joints? Well, for someone who has loose joints and is stretching beyond their range, they are causing more damage to the fascial tissue. It's meant to give your body integrity. It's meant to hold you in a particular way that helps you to stay vital, right? And for those people who are more flexible, they might experience discomfort or pain from overstretching. And I have yoga teachers who come to me after 20, 30 years of doing yoga and say, I'm feeling this discomfort. So we need an approach to our body where we're moving to the nature of our design, not just the movement, but we need to look at the whole. So number one, when you're feeling stiff or stuck in your body, it's your body in a survival state. Your nervous system in a survival state will mean that your fascia braces, your body braces. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, instead of stretching, we're going to talk about phase changing or moisturizing. I'm going to try and use a different word, lubricating. So phase change means that your body can go from stiff to gel-like or gel-like to stiff. Let's say gel-like, where it's hydrated, where you're supple, and stiff is glue-like. So when you are under strain, when you have emotional stress, if you've been sitting for a long time, if you haven't been moving your body will be more glue-like. And when you start this kind of motion and hydration that's not stretching, you can become more gel-like. Now, in my practice, I guide you to the process of fascial unwinding, the body's way of moving to restore integrity, suppleness. So suppleness means hydration, vitality. And if you're hearing words like it's a foreign language to you, I'm going to pause and just help you understand it. So we talked about phase change, gel-like. It means it's hydrated. Your body's mostly water, fascia's mostly water. So hydration is that the tissue can glide and you can move with ease. And dehydration is when it's stiff and stuck, right? So we move away from stretching to it's hydrated or you are dehydrated. And the kind of motion that will hydrate your body are movements that the body sends you from the inside out. Now, at first, that's not going to happen for you. So I'm going to guide you to a couple of ways to access that. You know one already. It's this one. Ooh, pandiculation. The urge we feel to unwind from the inside out if we've been sitting for a long time, or we wake up from sleep. So it's the inner urge. So that's number 3, hydration. And the type of movement are the impulsive movements that come up, that, oh, I just need to get into there. Pandiculation. So I'm going to guide you to pandiculation way of motion. And there are other movements that your body sends you from the inside out. Rocking is one of them, coaxing, pulsing. And these movements feel like you're giving your body a massage from the inside out. And that whole body motion, where the entire body moves, can take care of areas, 2 or 3 areas in one go. So you're not isolating a particular area or a particular muscle to stretch it for flexibility. You are hydrating the entire body, the entire fascial fabric, because your fascia is just one continuous whole. There are no separations. This fabric continues to the inside of your body. So what's on the inside continues on the outside, and if you move, everything moves. But there's a particular way that the body sends you an impulse to move so that everything moves and hydrates. Okay, so I am going to start you on the ground. So let's just take a moment to rest on the ground. Okay, and this is one of the easiest ways to start is, ooh, you're on the ground and you just want to unwind. And if it doesn't come up for you straight away, it's okay. You can just imagine, ooh, I've just woken up for the first time today. And the best way to experience this is to sense your whole body. Because when you sense your body and where you want to get to, you're sensing your body's fascia. Fascia is a sense in itself, right? So this is the first practice. You just lay on the ground and find what feels good. Really listen to, ooh, I just need to get into there. And I just need to get into here. And you're pandiculating. Now, if you are exploring this, really listen to your body. Instead of watching me and trying to do the movement, if you feel like you're having to do something, how can you let that go and come to, ooh, what is my body asking for? And if you feel any discomfort, please let that go. Just take a moment to pause and rest. Okay, so that was pandiculation, just coming to the ground. You could also explore just bending one knee, unfolding the opposite leg along the ground. And you can initiate a movement just by pressing the standing foot into the ground. Ooh, and then get into a pandiculation. So, ooh, I just need to get into there, and explore that a few times. And this motion, where does it help you? What does it take care of? What are you noticing? So without me telling you what part of you is unwinding, you might find that, ooh, I have a bit of stiffness here. You could add a little pulsing movement. So just a little pulse, or a rocking movement. Just a little pelvic rocking movement. And noticing whether your whole body responds. It may not in the same way as mine does, perhaps, and that's okay. You could explore the opposite side, just standing into the ground. Ooh, I just need to get into there. And how are you listening to this process? How are you listening to your body? The most important part of the journey is the listening. Where are those areas? And you might sense a particular area that you want to get into. You might add a little pulsing. You don't have to pulse. You could explore that. Or coming back to resting your feet on the ground, both feet this time. And what happens when you just rest your body? if your feet are close to you, there might not be any movement at all. So if you take your feet a little further away and rest, your body will send you a rocking motion. And if it doesn't happen for you straight away, it's okay. You can simply rest and perhaps invite a rocking motion. So you might find that your pelvis starts to rock. And then if you feel the urge from your body to pandiculate or unwind, if there's an impulse from your body to move, can you allow that to happen? And the purpose of this practice is to explore this whole body motion from the inside out. And you have the freedom to listen, to allow. You might find, my neck feels a little bit tight. Can explore a bit of unwinding there. Just need to get into there. And so you'll find these pandiculation movements perhaps, or a rocking motion, just finding that for yourself. And then I'm going to guide you in a different way. So if you can roll over to your side and just come up into side sitting, seated in this way. Now, if you come to side sitting and your legs come together, it's okay. You could keep your legs together and find the floor with your hands. Just find the floor and send the floor away so you can add a bit of a pulsing rocking motion here. And this pulsing rocking motion, how does the entire web respond? So you might feel this in your lower back area. Your fascial tissue can be a bit dense there. And maybe coming onto your hands and knees, I'm going to guide you to one that you might have seen in my other videos. So when you come to your hands and knees, it doesn't matter where you place your hands. What matters is where does it feel best for you. So you don't have to have your fingers pointing forward. How do you listen to where your body feels most easeful? I mean, I'm placing my hands this way, you don't have to. And then just find a place of rest here and let your body start to unwind like a cat. So, cats don't think about where they're moving. They just allow the body to, they find their way. They listen from the inside out. They're allowing the body to do its thing. And once again, it doesn't have to be like mine. I just want to guide you to one simple principle. Find what feels good for you and find a resting state. So if you're resting your head, just resting and allowing. So how are you connecting to this web of your body, this fascial web? Just one continuous fabric. And the whole fabric moves. And then you find what feels good. Your body will send you the urge. It will send you the urge to move. And that is the difference. If I tell you where to go, it doesn't work in the same way. If I tell you, you want to do this, no, it has to come from the inside out for the entire web to unwind from the inside out. And if that's too much for you to be on your hands and knees, please don't force yourself to be there. You can come back to resting on the ground. So it's just guiding you. That's another way to allow pandiculation to emerge from your body, from the inside out. So now you might find yourself on the opposite side. Remember, we had our feet on one side. You can fold it this way, hand on the ground. And the takeaway from here is you don't need any effort to send the floor away and for the whole body to move, because your fascia is listening to sensation. When you send the floor away, your entire fascial web is moving. So muscles don't move you, your fascia moves as one continuous web, and you can add a little bit of a pulse here. And if this doesn't feel okay for you, just let it go. Let it go. Come to a position that feels best for you. Might be here and you're just exploring. And you never want to feel like, oh, am I doing this the right way? What's important is, does this feel effortful? And if it does, please rest and let go of that and find a position that feels more easeful for you. So you could be resting here on your hands. And if you're resting on your hands like this, you just rest. And in this resting position, you might find that your feet start to oscillate. They might move back and forth. So there is no stretch here, right? Your whole fascial web is moving. The gel in your body, that's what you're talking to, the gel, and you're sending a feel-good sensation to your body so that the glue-like gel can soften, right? And at the same time, the feel-good sensation will calm your nervous system. So you're addressing the whole. Whereas if you are stiff and you're trying to stretch and your body's protecting you, it just feels harder. You're forcing something. But if you come to ease and you rest on the ground, and I would urge you, if the 4-point kneeling didn't work, or being, seated inside sitting didn't work, it's okay. You come back to the ground, you stay on the ground, and you allow yourself to explore. So we did the 1 foot sending the ground away, and if you're feeling stiff in your neck and shoulders, or your even into your lower back, you can unwind around the neck and shoulders on either side. I'm going to guide you to one more. So this time you can bring your feet closer to your pelvis and just find the ground with the back of your body. Just wiggle a little, find the ground. You can get into your shoulders, and sometimes your body might just stay here, or it might even take you further up to get to your neck and shoulders, right? So it might take you further up, right into the top of your shoulders there. Ooh, ooh, and you could just get into, it feels a bit stiff there. You can really listen with your body. Just listen to whether that feels best for you. If not, you come back. And if you can't take your arms above the head, you could just be here, wiggle a little, take them to where it feels best for you. Get up to your neck and shoulders. I just want to get into there. Ooh. And your body will take spontaneous breaths in and out. So the breath pattern starts to find its rhythm as well. So you restore your nervous system, you reset your nervous system, the breathing starts to happen spontaneously. And that is how you go from stiff to supple without stretching. And there's kind of a step-by-step guide. If you want more of this, if this is resonating with you, you can go to Move with Ease. There's a step-by-step guide there, or you can join Intune. Intune is a somatic program. It is a membership where you have lessons each week for 12 weeks, and then we meet once a month for a Q&A, and you can continue along your journey for as long as you require. So you will always have access to the lessons for as long as you require, because this is not a quick fix. This is a connection to a sense in your body. Your fascia is a sense, it's a hidden sense, and you'll learn a lot more around how these movements emerge if you're curious about that. And why they are so healing, why they are so revitalizing, why they leave you feeling more energized than if you were to try and force something, right? So, and over time, your body becomes more supple, and then you start to move with ease when those areas of adhesions, those restrictions start to hydrate and reorganize. So when your body starts to reorganize and you let go of those areas that are stuck in survival state, your body starts to move with ease, right? You'll start to find the ground, and the ease of movement can happen surprisingly quickly, unless you're in chronic pain or you have fibromyalgia. You know, so look where I am now. Can you see I'm just coming to ease and my body is rocking. So you'll find some rocking movements as well. And yeah, so this is how you become stiff, go from stiff to supple without stretching. And if you want me to create any other videos, let me know. I'd love to hear how that landed for you. All the links to continue along your journey are in the description below.